Would you say that the rich people in India know how to handle their emotions better?
Yes, exactly. I actually have a great story here. So I was talking to a guy recently who was worth 500 crores. And I am guilty of saying this, but I almost got convinced to buy a house in Goa because of the ads that I've been receiving. Right? These are the luxury home villa projects happening in Goa. And me and you, we are fried living in Mumbai. We are like, this life is shit, bad quality of air, uh, traffic. So everybody in India is being sold the dream of Goa. Come to Goa, own your villa, be surrounded by nature, and live life like how it's meant to be lived. So I was like, yeah, this seems like a good idea. Probably I can move my base to Goa. I can have fresh air to breathe. I can also call my guest here to do my podcast and all of that. And then I started talking about this. And obviously, I'm not going to just take an emotional decision. I also started doing the research that, okay, land in Goa is limited. You can't just chop down trees to make more land. So, whenever there's a limited supply of land, the price should go up. All of those are valid points, correct. The problem is, these builders who are selling ready made villas over there are hiking up the price. They buy land over there for probably 30,000-40,000 rupees per square meter and they sell it for 2.5-3 lakh rupees per square meter. So 10x, right? So I am being sold such an expensive product. So then the next option is, okay, I buy the land and build it myself. I buy it for 30,000 rupees per square meter and I build it myself. Now, for a busy person like me to go to Goa and look after the construction, and there is also a lot of mafias in Goa. If you go and buy land over there and start building, the mafias will come and tell you to get the hell out of this place, right? You can't do construction like that. It's not that simple. Not that simple. And then as I was talking to this guy who's worth 500 crores, I told him this whole thing. He's like, Sharan, look, do not confuse investment with your emotions, right? If you're really looking at Goa from an emotional point of view, first do an Airbnb for 1 month and see if you really like it. Probably spend a lakh, a couple of lakhs, rent a villa over there. See if it's really, if it's really the kind of life you want to build, right? So don't end up confusing investment with your emotion. He's like, the return on my capital, right, is not going to be good in real estate by doing this because I'm already sold a very expensive price. At best, this property will grow at maybe 6-7% or 10% every year. Now, this guy is somebody who is into the world of stock market. He probably makes like 30-35% a year. He's like, bro, Sharan, you're young. You're 30. You don't need to buy a house right now. If I can help you find opportunities where you can make even 30% a year, why are you getting your money stuck in the real estate market in Goa, where even liquidity issues are there? So that sort of was like a rewiring of my mind again of the lessons that I forgot, which was taught to me because emotions got into the way. So point I'm trying to make is, yes, these rich people, they are very good at separating emotions from return on capital. That's the only thing that matters. Return on capital. Yeah. That's it.
At every stage of financial discipline, I think your biggest enemy is emotion.
Agreed, 100%.
Whether you're a Gen Z who wants to go for that stupid concert, or whether you're worth hundreds of crores and you want to do a stupid real estate or yacht purchase.
Yeah.
Effectively, you're doing it for the kid inside you.
Yeah. I think concerts are still okay. I mean, I like concerts. Let's not.
I think concerts are great if you like the artist.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So concerts are fine, guys. Please go to concerts. But do not get into these no-cost EMI options on products that are not gonna really change your life, right? Don't get the iPhone 17 just because all your friends have it, right? That's I would say a big one. Don't get those sneakers. Don't get those expensive bags. That's not the right time right now. That's not the way to do it. I'm always going to advocate of spending on experiences. You want to go for the trip with your friends, please do it. You want to go for a concert with your friends, please do it, because these are core memories, right? These are what you'll remember when you die. When I die, I'm not gonna remember I have 100 crores in my bank account. I'm gonna remember these memories. I'm not gonna remember the iPhone 17 I bought in 2025. I'm gonna remember the boys trip I took to Bali. So you definitely spend money on that because life is about a collection of memories that's what remains with you when you die. Yeah. So definitely do that.
In the 10-year content journey, I've had a perfumes phase, a sneakers phase, clothes phase, cars phase. And I'm totally out of all those phases now. The only phase I'm totally in is travel.
Yeah, that's the only thing that I think is worth spending your money on, because those are the memories that make who you are. right? Like this iPhone, this is still the iPhone 15.
Yeah, same.
Right?
Same.
It's
same,
still the
same.
iPhone 15. I've not changed it. And I met Technical Guruji recently at an event. He was obviously having the iPhone 17, the brand new Pro Max. And he also had a Samsung Galaxy Fold 7. He needs it. It's his bread and butter. He needs to buy those products. But he saw my phone and he's like, what are you using? You're still on the iPhone 16. I'm like, no, this is the iPhone 15. He was like, bhai, tu kya kar raha hai? Right? He got so offended that I'm on this phone, right? So, the point being, I'm not going to remember this at the age of 60, that I bought this phone and all of this happened, right? But I am going to remember the trips that I took, the concerts that I attended, right? The gifts that I bought my family. That's good. Buying for other people is amazing, right? So I would never buy a 3 lakh bag for myself, but I would definitely buy it for my mom. Yeah. So that is money well spent, right? And my mom, when she got the bag, she was kissing it. She slept with it. Those are memories you remember for the rest of your life, right? And she will, feel like, wow, I never thought this will happen to me in my life, and it happened to me because of my son. So that's a win-win situation for money.
Also, you'll be capable of buying those 3 lakh, 4 lakh gifts if you are financially disciplined today.
Yes.
And if you're unemotional about your large financial decisions.
Yes. So this memory I will remember when I die. That I was able to make my mom happy by buying her a 3 lakh designer bag, which she never thought she'll ever buy in her whole life. Yeah. I will remember this.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to remember the 3 lakh sneakers that I bought when I was 22, when I'm dying at the age of 75 or 80. I'm not going to remember that, right? So things that you buy for others, experiences that you buy for others, you'll remember.
This is a great use case of what to do with your own emotional energy.
Yeah.
Why are these emotional decisions being made by those people in the first place? So an excess of emotional energy, I want to experience life, I've always dreamt of this. It's a stupid decision. You need to run it through 3 financial bros. That's my standard rule.
Yeah. I always ask, before I make any big financial decision, I ask 3 different people. One is my co-founder, right, who is been with me for the last 5 years, like, because he understands everything about my financial life, my journey, everything. So I run everything by him. Second is my mom and dad, right? So I run it by them as well to get their conservative perspective as well, because that's also important, because that grounds me to where I began. And the last is another person who is 10 times richer than me, right? So basically my billionaire and multimillionaire friends, right? So these are the 3 sets of people that I ask before making any big financial decision. And it sorts of, and then I think over it for a month, and then I go ahead and make a decision. If it's a decision which is in lakhs.